It's the Caleb MTGO Show.
I think Short Guy wins me more games than any other card in this pack. So I'm gonna draft it. Kind of a low-powered pack, We do get to follow it up with a Fractured Identity, though. I'm into it. Hey, sup, Ace Peacecraft. Hey, Red, and sup, Mark Chalice. Cube is indeed back, Hippo. I think I'm in the staff here. Yeah, I meant to be live like an hour ago, Mark. It's been loud here. Some kind folks have been installing an AC for me. Spell Pierce, Unexpectedly Absent, or Mox Opal. We have 2 artifacts already. I think I dig Serum Visions. Skydiver kind of counts as a artifact, though, huh? Yeah. Yeah. We're so back, Bardaboos. Any huge changes to the cube? Oh, yeah, they lifted like 5 archetypes, so not really something I can sum up. Hey, Bardaboos, thanks for giving a sub to Fossil Coder. Congrats, Fossil. Good evening, JB Mail. Hey, Millie Tank. Hey, everybody. Hey, the Nun, thanks for the 74 months. The Mr. D. And that's me. Yeah, I'm going to be sucking on cough drops. I'm going to be swigging on Dayquil. I've been sipping on hot tea. It's going to be a good day. Still Seraph's another artifact. I'm going to take this Seachrome. Get a little bit of that fixin' stuff. Evangel in here is interesting. Ooh, Portable Hole for me. This card always seems to impress me, and it's another artifact for Mox Opal. No coughing at all, Militank. Literally just a sore throat. The first day I thought it might be like strep or something, because it was just like really painful, but it's eased up a lot. Taking the day off streaming helped a lot. And Dayquil and such. An Academy here. Ooh, I would not mind an Academy. It's looking like a good Mox Opal deck, right? Just good value cards that happen to be artifacts. Hell yeah, Minowargs. I've done a few of those Lockjaw. I don't think they're especially great to stream, so it means I don't do them very often. Right, Bardaboos? Always. Hey, Eric. Thanks for the 91 months. Yeah, Cube Season hype. There was a red duel I could have grabbed back there at one point to make a potential 4th splash better. Blue didn't look especially open, but we did get those blue dual lands. That's kind of nice. I might snag this super early Thopter Foundry. It appeals to me. This artifact control deck we got going on. Yeah, we're not giving up much for it either, right? Like Preordain or Mastermind. Maybe the Jewel. Maybe Timeless. Some mediums for sure. Looking at Reprieve. Looking at Mishra's Bauble. I don't think I'm Gadgeteering. Actually, Seed Shark might be sick here, right? We have some expensive cards on the top end. Hell yeah, Penitent Tangent. First draft of the season, you got it, Morrisith. What's my least liked card that I win a lot with? That's an interesting question. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try Sharky out. I think I'm supposed to Hull Breacher here. I want it to Fairy. Oh, Hard Evidence is back. We can Coalition Relic. That's not exciting, but it's a card. Crocus? Oh yeah, that's it. Chat knows the answer for me immediately. Caleb, what's your most least liked card that you win a lot with? And chat's like, Caleb, it's Crocus. You complain about that card constantly. Yeah, it's definitely it. Getting some removal spells could be good. I don't think this would be a bad deck for Sunfall. I kind of like the Chromatic Star. You sack Chromatic Star to the Thopter Foundry, you still get to draw a card, and then you get the 1/1. It's kind of neat, kind of cute. Let's take Sunfall. I think Sunfall is like perfect for what we're doing. Vista would be some nice fixing, but our color domains aren't that heavy right now, and we already have some fixing. I'm just going to take Path. Hell yeah, Drawley. Yeah, Shurikai was the pack one, pick one. Hey, Kendalizer, thanks for the 30 months. Oh, I don't think Monolith's wheeling. I think I like Mind Stone here. Yeah, between Absent and Portable Hole, I don't think we need Oust. Containment Priest would be a good sideboard card. Oh, Drain Mage can grab Portable Hole. It's kind of cute. We're ending up more blue than I expected. Wouldn't hit a couple counters. So far we passed a single Reprieve. And Spell Pierce in pack one. So we passed a few soft counters. Nothing like Counterspell or Force of Will. Force of Will would pair well with that Seed Shark, huh? Oh, Seed Shark and Staff are sweet together, aren't they? Oh wow, that's late Preordain. Coveted Jewel is hot with Thopter Foundry, but I think I want Preordain. It's so late. Hey, Reprieve came back. Do I like Reprieve over Parallax Wave? We have an actual sweeper here. Yeah, give me the Reprieve. Wave is busted, yeah. I did to Delta, yeah. Last, like, Friday, and spread out through the rest of my stream. It's pretty hard to find and get at. It wasn't a very good review anyway. Samwise and Wave is nice, yeah. And Samwise and Solitude. Yeah, I don't think we need Parallax Wave. We have like 2 sweepers here already. I'm kind of glad we passed it. Kind of dig the One Ring here. We don't have a ton of acceleration, but I think it's still good, especially because we can sack the Thopter Foundry. Looking at swords, thinking about Tinker. Currently not a lot for Tinker to do, but that could change really quickly. We have a lot of removals, so we don't really need the swords. Could almost play Snapcaster. I mean, we could just play Snapcaster. Yeah, we'll see about that Tinker, huh? So I value Solitude really, really highly. I think I'm going to take Teferi over it. There's an outside chance Teferi comes back, because I think I'm the only blue-white drafter. But the card's so good, so I might even end up splashing for it if I ship it along. And we have enough removal and such that I think we can lose Solitude. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, ship it up. Hey, Ballardong, thanks for 46 months. Is Dayquil just NyQuil with a bunch of caffeine? No, NyQuil has a sleep aid in it. Dayquil is just NyQuil without the sleep aid. Citadel's good. It's not a very good deck for it. In terms of Tinker targets. We'd much rather have like the 9-drop that nuke someone's board as a controlled Tinker target. Maybe it's still fine. Bunch of other good cards in that pack. The Citadel has a chance to rot in hand. Like a really high chance. I don't think I should have drafted Citadel. Like I think like Blade Splicer or something would have been better. Or Miscalc. We'll see. A little bit of fix-in. I mean, dig Talisman, but I'd play Tinker just for Sword of the Meek. Counters are just good smart Wincons. It's not like I'm saying Miscalc is a pack one, pick one, just that this deck would have wanted it. There are worse counters in the cube. Brainstorm could help with Tinker. Put the Citadel back on top if we drew it. I was going to take Talisman. Some quality manas. Hey, Polaris 415. Thanks for 23 months. 23 months of sweet, sweet cube action. No Sword of the Meek. Unfortunate. I don't love Ancient Tomb in this deck, but I think I'll play it. Then Enlightened Tutor would be so much better if we had both parts of Thopter Founder combo. Or if we had like an actual Mox to tutor up in the opener. Then I'd be into it, because then we could get fast mana or card draw. I was going to take Lauren. Just grab a sideboard card. NyQuil doesn't have Benadryl in it, Mark Chalice. NyQuil does have Sleeping Agent in it. That's like the same stuff that's within Benadryl, I believe. No, I don't think E2 for One Ring is good enough. I probably would have drafted it otherwise. You thought it was just alcohol in NyQuil? No, 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 no. It's like that ZZZ Quill stuff that you get at the airport. That's the stuff that's in ZZZ Quill is literally just what's in NyQuil that makes you sleepy. Wow, that's a late Solitude. Yeah, white's a stupid open hum. I might like the Paragon. You can rebuy Teferi and stuff. Create a mini engine with Foundry. One of the awkward things about Hull Breacher is like you don't get the draw 7. There's some matchups where it's literally just a 3-minute flash 3-2. I might not even start it here. Oh shit, what up? Hey J2 Sizzle, thanks for the sub, thanks for 3 months. Being able to go mono white, that's not an appeal. Cutting all the best cards in your deck. Cutting like the literal best cards in your deck when you have plenty of good fixing is not like some great thing to do. It's not sweet. It's not a thing I'm looking to do. It's really weird to be looking to do that. These cards rock. Don't cut them. Wondering if I should be squeezing in 3 steps ahead to have a hard counter in here. It's a little awkward with Seed Shark. I think I'm going to do that. Maybe I could counter over the Hull Breacher. And we can board in Hull Breacher against people that are drawing a lot of cards. Almost like Absent out of Oust over Oust. They're kind of close. Absent's one more way to reset the One Ring too. Like you can activate the draw, Absent the ring on top of your deck, you redraw it, play it, get another fog. Yeah, I think that's enough for me. Play it over Oust. So this would be 8 blue sources and 11 white. Yeah, this is good. Hey, Klug Alters, thanks for the sob, thanks for 11 months. Looking forward to keeping it with you in October. Oh shit, what up? Hey, I am 333, thanks for the 9 months there. We could have a baby by now, a cute little cube baby. Oh my. Quite the active imagination. Is Foundry in here mostly to sack the One Ring? Foundry's got a couple of little cute things going on. It's good with the Sarah Paragon too, for example. Good morning, Woodarm. Black red, probably Reanimator. Hey, Rogue 0071 thinks that's 92 months. A blessed day indeed, Rogue. Coming into blue-white. Yeah, ideally they just replay Liliana. And then Wandering Emperor gets to pressure it. I'm going to discard Thopter Foundry. Maybe get it back with Sarah Paragon in a bit here. Bayou. Playing the Talisman there could make sense too. Instead of the Paragon. Sure. Okay. This attacking's fine, right? I think it's fine. It's got menace, so it can't block. I think I'm just going to Solitude the Broadside. We could bring back one of these in Path. But I kind of like the idea of playing Solitude this turn. They're playing Gitrog. The Ravenous Ride. Amazing. Amazing addition. That's going to get the Caleb D seal of approval right there. Well, that's pretty good. Kind of glad I got my Sarah Paragon up to 4-5, huh? Well, the Challenger reveals Reanimate. I'm guessing they're going to want to reanimate my Solitude, yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, I'll block. Yeah, the Thopter Foundry also plays a little staff, right? The Storyteller here. Hey, thanks, Team Kills. Chandra down. A little awkward to path your opponent's Bowmaster when they're playing Reanimator, but I think we're going to draw some cards here. Hell yeah, call me Wallet. Yeah, the Blotcho stream didn't get a ton of views, but I had a blast with it. It seemed like folks enjoyed it. I had to learn a little some. We didn't really see any targets for the Skydiver, We saw a solid amount of their deck. I think it should come out. Just play wins, have one more way of exiling things. What I really want is ways of pressuring their planeswalkers. Maybe this card's just like good against Liliana. Maybe wins should come in too. Yeah, Evangelist and Blade Splicer both match up against Lily pretty well. I think if we cut too many artifacts, then the Mox Opal becomes kind of bad. You don't get Balatro. I mean, it's just a deck builder. Like Slay the Spire or whatever. How has the RC prep been going? Pretty poorly, Quintoxic. I've got a few decks that I've been like winning a reasonable amount with, but they haven't been like beating the decks that I'm expecting at the actual RC. The decks that I thought were good against the decks I'm expecting are like underperforming. So yeah, I'm kind of flailing around. Still got a lot of time, but like I don't actually. It seems like I have a lot of time because the RC is at the end of the month. But most of this month I'm going to be vintage cubing. So we'll see. I'll just be like fitting in a match of standard here or there. Poking around, see if something interesting comes up. RSW Reese with the 50 months saying nice face. Hey, thank you, Reese. I am indeed still looking forward to it. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Bremner1 thinks the Sob thinks it's 71 months. Hey, Gafer16 thinks the Sob thinks of 35 months. We're actually very close to dead from this broadside. Fracture doesn't really save me either. Because we lose 2 life to cast it and go down to 5. Block here and take 4. Go down to 1. Could take 3 to play the Evangelist and the 3-8 Inspector, and then we're at 4, and then we're just dead on board. There's a spot where we really needed a Sunfall, Gonna up the planes count on the play. I'm good, Pup Snap. Thank you, though. Actually, just some efficient interaction. Hopefully decrease the chance I get rolled. Blockers for Ragavan and such. Oh no, that's the fun spawn. You're getting mad about the fun. I think we're just going to crack Clue rather than run out Foundry. We can say Foundry is a card to pitch to Solitude if we need to. If we were land flush, then playing out the Foundry and converting Clue tokens to 1/1s and such would make sense. Or if we had the mana to play plus activate, right? I guess I should have cracked the clue first, but whatever. Get some nice pressure here. Opponent missing their third land. Is indeed looking good. I don't think I play this Mind Stone. I guess I do. It'll let me play the One Ring without taking pain next turn, so it's... But I guess I could do that next turn. Yeah. Yeah, they're just on board, right? One Emperor gives first strike. There's nothing for the Solitude to block. Rolled me. Issar Paragon occasionally, Wandering Emperor occasionally. None of those are like a big, hefty, you know, like a Baneslayer Angel or Wormcoil Engine or a Batterskull, right? For Ancient Tomb. Umizawa's. Cards that just gain like a lot of life. I think I turn to Seed Shark here with the hopes to play Wandering Emperor afterwards for value. Which means I'm not holding up Reprieve. Hopefully that's okay. My opponent's name is misleading. I mean, I still had fun game 3, Zed. That's a lot of Moxen. New plan. I'll be right back. Hello. I've got a, the contractors just finished installing my AC, and they need to go over some details with me. So I'm going to be a couple of minutes. I'll be right back, folks. All right. Sorry about that, folks. I returned! I'm going to take their Mox Pearl. The Mox Emerald, I assume they can use more, but I can use that Pearl a little bit better. Apparently, I gotta call an inspector or something. Alright. More adulting on the agenda. Never ends. They should have served with the tracker first before playing the cookie. I couldn't have blocked because they're threatening to crack the clue, right? And we could serve with Skydiver here. I think I like passing. The last turn was kind of passive, so us just having more creatures back to block might hold them off. We'll see. Perfect. Inspector Gadget? Yeah. The best around. And now I can get a little aggressive because we've got Wandering Emperor plus plus Seed Shark activation here. So I don't think they have good attacks. How's Cube doing? Cube's doing great. Do we still Wandering Emperor? Like, we could do Solitude, right? Kind of dig this more. Oh, shut up. Hate to Donut thinks that's 31 months. And then we just get in. That Skydiver was so good. It was so good. They had a double Mox opening, and then we had a Mox opening, and it was all evened up. I think we're just going to be boarding in our cheap removal spells every single round. Maybe board out Reprieve on the draw. I dig that. Hate to Donut thinks that's 71 months. Our double Mox opening. Well, it was a single Mox, but yeah. It's still sweet. I wonder if I want Lauren. They actually had a bunch of targets for Lauren. Did I click submit? Oh no, it's just loading, lagging. Yeah, let's get in Lauren, and I guess... I'll do this. Reprieve one of their Mox in. Well, you reprieve whatever they're ramping into, of course. Sure. Liberator's pretty good here. Especially since it insta-flips, so I can't even play Talisman on 2, because it'll just be able to attack and clear it for value. So I'm just going to have to, like, Winds on turn 2 and ramp them further. Not ideal. Gross, huh? It's one of them, Spawn. I'm not a fan of Day and Night either. I haven't really found a player who is, like, really into it either. Very awkward combination of difficult to keep track of and, like, not really worth it. From a gameplay perspective, because, like, we already had werewolves and they were less obnoxious. This didn't fix them. It is a better mechanic than banding. Merry Winter, thanks for the 7 months. You're very welcome for streaming some high quality Magic the Gathering. It's what I do. Especially this here cube format, huh? Tried to on F6 so I could play my Mind Stone here off the treasure, but no matter. Wow, opponent just flooded to Bejeebus. They only had 2 cards. They had a Liberator and a Goldspan Dragon, and that was it. And we answered them both. And just like that, we're into our first finals of the season. Like Valkeem. Hey, MJTCG. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for 39 months. I don't know if that would be a good stip, though. I imagine most Jace decks would not be winning very much. Hell yeah, Snow Schwartz. Storm Stip always good. Oh yeah, we got new Storm cards in red, like the Dragon Maker. Storm's back, baby. Another Tireless Tracker opponent. Could Coalition Relic. I think I'm just gonna bounce Hierarch. So I should have done this before playing my land, because there's a comes into play tap land in my deck. Ooh, okay. Hey, I'm sorry to hear about your leg, Monk Kettle. Sorry to hear about it. Good luck recovering. What do you think they got for me? Hey, bookkeeper thinks the 6 months infinite combo stip. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know how many are in the cube. Might be a good one for later in the cube season. It's gotta be a little frustrating, having your sweet frog turned into a token. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Frozen Stank, thanks for the 6 months. Thanks for sharing that Prime. Absolutely not. Takes a chomp. I would say that I am finished with Inscription. Did Belatro think it hooks into me? I enjoy Belatro. How far in Inscription did I get? About as far as it takes to find out that it's not a deck builder. I was like, oh, okay. It has a section that's kind of like Chandelar later on. Well, that's kind of cool. But yeah, I wasn't interested. Belatro I've spent like 40 hours on now. And I'm up into the orange difficulty on one of the decks. And I've beaten a run with most of the decks once. I haven't done any of the challenges. So I probably still have another like 40-ish hours of content from Belatro. I'm not going to like beat all of the decks on full or anything. But it looks like Nyquil. It should look like Nyquil. It's Dayquil. Bolataro. I mean, that's probably correct. Well, that's bad for me. Opponent's got some chonkers. I need my my 5-mana sorcery that steals the things. Oh, Solitude's good. I'm gonna sandbag 1 plains here. We have plenty of mana. And there is a we do have a draw 2, discard 1 in the deck. If I play it and activate and draw 2 gas cards, it'd be nice to have a plains to discard. Howdy, Quarthian. How we steal a treasure? Opponent F6'd. What'd you expect? The normal way. I don't think there's any split-second cards in the cube. The one that's interesting for a vintage cube is the one that turns something into a clue. It's like double blue, split-second, enchant creature. Kind of an interesting one for powered cube. You can still sack a treasure with split-second on the sack. Oh, because it's a mana ability, yeah. Oh, that sounds fun, Keener. I do like puzzle games when I know that I'm getting into puzzle games. The second main Minsk. Interesting. Loop Hero? Yeah, I'm sure I'll try it out at some point. I don't know if I'll stream it. But I do have it chillin'. Save me, Shorakai. I'm gonna send all at face. 9 on board. A little dangerous to leave them with Minsk. Let's try it. Oh, what up? Hey, Hot Cross. Thanks for the 4 months. I also hope Cube Season's tight. How do y'all feel about this attack? Instead of like trying to clear walkers. Looks like the opponent calculated it correctly, leaving the Minsk token back, huh? Ambitious. It is ambitious. I don't know if it's like overly ambitious though. Like it might be really good. Because like now a pilot token is repping lethal. And we have 7 creatures, and on board they can only make 3 blockers. Then we do gain life from the Solitude to go up to 13. But they have 8 damage on board just with Dragon and Minsk. So they have to come up with 5 more damage. You like it because it's easy? It is certainly easier than figuring out how many creatures to send at which thing here, that's for sure. Good evening, Zephin. It's a good line if you don't fucking die. Yeah, right? I'm a fan of being completely results-oriented. This is a good line if I win the game. Terrible line if I lose. I'm down with it. Hell yeah. Obra Dinn was too confusing for you, but Golden Idol was perfect. Yeah, Obra Dinn, I couldn't even get off the ship. I couldn't figure out the controls. I just like looked at the boat and I was like, what am I supposed to fucking do here? And then I closed it. One of my most embarrassing attempts at a puzzle game. I think we leave the counter in, huh? They got some real juicy things to counter. I'm gonna cut the artifact stuff again, even though Mox Opal was sweet that game. But I don't think I want Portable Hole. Well, maybe I do. Actually, hold up. I do. Yeah, definitely. Let's cut Skydiver. Didn't see a good target for it. And then I need one more cut here. Oh, fun, Blue Strag. Well, fun for you, maybe. It doesn't sound fun for your opponents. I'll cut Reprieve on the draw. You never understood results-oriented thinking. Are we judging all play actions or deck-building choices based on the results they deliver? Yeah, but deliver on average. Not deliver in a specific game. Because of the variance involved. It's the same as in poker, right? Like, you're making, like, the best play possible. And then sometimes you get burned by the river card or whatever. That doesn't mean that you made the wrong play. Well, closing, I think if you put someone in a spot where they have to find lethal, they're going to get there. If they have it. Oh yeah, mistrial? No. Opponent's got a tracker in hand. Hell yeah, Red. Yeah, a few people have been saying that. But it sounds like people are on board. They did add a lot of Thunder Junction cards. A few of them, I think, were like pretty medium ads too, but there's some cool cards in there too. I think it's like better to test more sweet new cards than it is to I'm gonna live long enough for this Sunfall. I guess Thopter Foundry could double chump. Oh, nice. How strong is Thopter Sword combo in Cube? It's pretty good. We don't have Thopter combo though. We just have a Thopter Foundry. Yeah, even with all the Thunder Junction ads, there's still no synthesizer. Some people were curious about. That card's been tearing up Legacy and Modern. Tearing up's probably an overstatement, but it's been sweet. Oh, amazing, the Bez. That's fucking brutal. Opponent in the tank. Oh, they're thinking about whether to saddle or not. And activate the Coalition Relic there. Because if I activate and they've got a disenchant that blows up the Coalition Relic, I don't have the mana to sacrifice it at Thopter Foundry and make sure the Mox Opal's still turned on. And I wasn't going to use the mana anyway, so I just left it untapped. Fractured Identity is probably my best card in this matchup. Opponent's got a lot of really good cards. See, we can take a Goldspan Dragon hit. I could Thopter Foundry chump, like second Mox Opal or whatever. I think this is okay. Go to 11. My air conditioner is now fixed. Replaced, even. Fucking $5,000. Too much. Fractured Identity on Eternal Witness is, and then Eternal Witness back to Identity is very funny to me, but probably not very good. Maybe I'll just Solitude the Goldspan. AC is a business expense? It is not. Yeah, Midvum. Yeah, they suggested considering replacing the Furnace too, but it's still in good shape even though it's old. I'm like, we'll spread those costs out a little bit. Craterhoof. Opponent's like, nope, not playing this one. Not playing this one anymore, Caleb. Oh, that's so good. So good. Just like, no. This game is over. Sweet. First draft of the season. First trophy of the season. You were all here to see it. You were all here to bear witness.